Is the fun nature of the nightclub scene dying out? Some people have been complaining about how much the culture of the club has changed in the past few years.
I sure do remember those glorious hot sweaty nights at the club. Me and the homies used to go get a fresh fit, but you don't get too spiffy, right? Because you know you about to dance, you know you about to sweat it out, your shoes about to get stepped on, and you got to make sure you smell good. So you throw in your cologne because a woman is going to remember how you smell, especially your breath, all right? Your mouth can't smell like you was just licking on some vinegar and doo-doo. You got to have some mints or something on deck. You gotta be fresh with it, okay? I used to bring about, no more than $20 for the entrance, you feel me? Sometimes even cheaper, all right? Have a couple dollars for a bottle of water or two. I'm not a drinker, and I'm straight, all right? I'm bringing something home that night. You know why? Because I'm dancing, right? I'm behind the shorty. She like how I move. I like how she moves. She like how I smell. I like those hips, okay? If you had confidence and rhythm, you getting up in something that night. You bringing some soft legs home, you feel me? But those glorious times of the nightclub seems to be over with. And more I'm seeing stories and articles and women asking like, yo, what happened?
Y'all gotta start coming to these brunches. That's where all the pretty girls be at, literally. With their little colorful outfits. They take their hoodies off, their t-shirts off. And that's where they be, all the working class women, nice nurses and stuff. Like, y'all be missing out. Come on, fellas, like, I need the fellas, man. I'm doing something wrong.
Yeah, this one in particular, she's referring to single mixers and, those single dating brunches. But, I mean, they kind of fall in the same category because, like, people don't really look forward to attend these things anymore, It's not about socializing like it once was. Most men are like, yo, what's the point? It ain't really about getting to know someone and having fun like it once was. People on their phone, making IG stories, TikToks. The game changed. But I came across this real interesting news story about this topic.
Is the fun nature of the nightclub scene dying out? Some people have been complaining about how much the culture of the club has changed in the past few years. Instead of dancing, people have their eyes glued to their damn cell phones and posting on social media. And we can't forget to mention the cost after paying for parking, entry, and then a section that's a private area with your little bottles. Some just aren't in a party mood anymore. We have beverage director and consultant Bevan Biggers, owner of bars and nightclubs Sean Outlaw, and an occasional club goer, Rico Davis. So, Rico, how has the club, in your opinion, from your perspective, lost its appeal?
I believe the parking first, because you're looking at paying almost $40 to $50 if you do valet parking. And just to get to the door, you're looking at sometimes $20, maybe $30. So you're looking at $80 just before you even get in the door.
Right.
And it's not fun anymore when you have to spend so much money to have a good time.
You damn right. Homeboy hit it on the nail right there. The average dude is like, yo, I'm about to spend all this money to get inside from valet, Uber, door fee, whatever. I get inside, I may see a woman or two that tickles my fancy, but she's probably sticking with her friends because people don't really be dancing no more. I could probably get her attention by being one of the several thirst bucket men trying to buy her a drink. But with drinkflation, those drinks add up, man. They get costly. And she might even try to slick you and convince you to buy her friend a drink. All this, and it's not even guaranteed you're gonna keep her attention for the night. The math just ain't mathing, man.
Yours is more on the financial aspect rather than people who are inside on their cell phones, not paying attention, not even socializing.
No one dance anymore.
Right.
You would see someone in a club and they're just literally on their phone the whole time. If you sit there, sometimes I like to do a lot of people watch. I would actually sit there and watch someone on their phone that long. It's like, it's no fun. I mean, me growing up, we go out to dance, to have a good time. But if your face is glued to the phone, what kind of fun is that?
Sean, your perspective as an owner out there, do you see many people not enjoying themselves, or you let the millennials and the Gen Zers just stay on their phones as long as they're spending that money with you?
Yeah, I mean, we work pretty hard for people to have a good time. But yeah, no, the people are on their phones a lot. A lot of times they're showing what they're doing. Or
Right,
what
instead of doing it.
Instead of doing it.
Yeah.
They're not living in the moment, and I see that. But at the same time, I mean, you know, if you want to be on your phone and buy drinks, then I guess that's your business.
And that's an important aspect, Bevan, that people want to show social media what they're doing, but they're not actually doing it.
Because sometimes when I go out, they'll be on their phones, and the only time they dance is if somebody has a camera in their face, like, "Hey, girl, ooh," and then right when the camera's done, back on the phone. I'm like, what is going on? Me, I'm definitely a dance person, so that's why I'm like at the flat a lot, because people come in there specifically to dance and drink and dance. Like I'm coming there to sweat.
Oh yeah, I like her. I like her. See, that's the thing. If you do decide to go to the club, talking to the fellas, you got to have that spidey sense. There's gonna be a group of women on their phone, on IG, TikTok, money motivated, you feel me? They trying to get by the VIP, you know what I'm saying? Get some free drinks for some dudes. And there's gonna be that one friend that's not really on her phone as much, and she's just cool, and she actually is looking for a good time. And you gotta have that spidey sense to figure out which one that is, because that's the one that's gonna, you know, give you that rhythm, converse with you, you know, maybe get in the dance or two, you know, it is possible. And she's not gonna trip that you're not one of those football players making it rain in the VIP section. But it's really crazy to me that it's come to this point, because there was a time where those type of women were all over the club, you feel me? Everybody just wanted to have fun, dance, socialize, just have a good time. Now you really gotta sift through them. So at the end of the night, you don't feel like it was a complete waste of time, energy, and money. But let me know what y'all think about this. I thought this was an interesting news story. Like, helps with the algorithm, comment, subscribe, and all that. Till next time, baby, I'm out.